Another toddler tried to unalive my son right in front of me. My entire toddler's life changed all because I decided to take him to the park one day. I am a single mom in my early 20s. I had my son all under very traumatic circumstances. I don't want to go too heavy into detail, but my son was conceived unconsensually. It was a difficult choice to keep him, but I haven't regretted it a day since I first looked into his eyes. My family disowned me because I decided to keep my son and become a young mother, so I live alone with him in a rented room right now. I try my best to be a good mom to him. I'm a high school dropout, so I can only have 2 part-time cashier jobs, but I save every dollar I can for my son. I try to take him to do fun, free things as often as possible, so when I found out a new playground was opening up in the town over, I brought him on opening day. It was really crowded that day and I usually stay glued to my son, but on this particular day we got separated for a moment. I had left him by the slides for a moment to go throw some trash out when another mom struck up a conversation with me. I have literally no friends or family and I'm desperate for a friend, so I took him a couple of minutes to talk to her as I try to get eyes back on my son. I had only been talking to the woman for maybe 3 minutes before I heard my son scream out in pain from the center of the playground. I cannot explain to you the pure panic that shot through me. I have literally never felt adrenaline like that, and I rushed to find him at the bottom of the slide with his head cracked open. Based on how much blood there was, I thought my son was literally about to die in my arms. He was screaming and crying as blood gushed out of his forehead, and when I looked up at the top of the slide I saw another kid up there laughing at him with his arms crossed. I only had a half a second to process that the other toddler must have pushed my son down the slide. As I was rushing my son out of the playground, the mom of the toddler who had pushed my son ran up to me and started apologizing to me for her son's anger issues. I rushed my son to the hospital and it turned out he had a severe concussion. He must have went headfirst down the slide and smacked his head hard either on the way down or on the ground. I have no health insurance and now I have a hospital bill that's over $1,500 to take care of. They treated my son's injury at the hospital and informed me that he had a severe concussion. I was crying as they told me that he might have lasting neurological symptoms and that my insurance hadn't been accepted. I can't do anything right as a parent.